Hello, friends. How do you view yourself? The image you hold in your mind of who you are can be your greatest strength or your biggest obstacle. What if I told you that the way you see yourself determines the level of success, happiness, and growth you'll achieve in life? Today, we're going to explore how changing your self-perception can unlock your true potential and transform your life. Our self-image is the culmination of our thoughts, beliefs, and experiences that shape who we think we are. It's the mental picture we have of ourselves, and it has a profound impact on our lives. It influences how we think, feel, and behave, and ultimately determines the kind of life we lead. It is closely tied to our sense of identity, and it plays a significant role in our personal growth. When we hold a positive self-image, we're more likely to take risks, pursue our passions, and strive for excellence. We're more resilient in the face of challenges, and we're more open to learning from our mistakes. A positive self-image gives us the confidence to be ourselves, to speak our truth, and to make a meaningful impact in the world. Our self-image is also shaped by our childhood experiences, societal expectations, and cultural norms. It's influenced by what our parents, teachers, and peers said about us and how we interpreted those messages. It's also shaped by the media we consume, the books we read, and the people we surround ourselves with. But here's the good news. Our self-image is not fixed. We have the power to change it, to reshape our thoughts and beliefs, and to create a more empowering narrative about ourselves. You see, many of us struggle with a poor self-image, and it's a major obstacle that holds us back from achieving our goals. We may feel inadequate, unconfident, or unworthy, which can lead to a lack of motivation, fear of taking risks, and a general feeling of being stuck. We might compare ourselves to others, feeling like we don't measure up, or we may dwell on our past mistakes, reinforcing negative self-talk. A poor self-image can also lead to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem, making it difficult to form healthy relationships, pursue our passions, or find happiness. We may feel like we're not good enough, smart enough, or talented enough, and that we'll never be able to change. Sometimes, we might even try to compensate for our perceived shortcomings by pretending to be someone we're not, or by seeking external validation. But the truth is, we are all unique individuals with our own strengths and weaknesses, and it's time to break free from those negative patterns of thinking. The truth is, we all have a mental mirror that reflects back how we feel about ourselves. But what happens when that reflection is holding you back? What if the way you see yourself is limiting what you can achieve? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll learn how to shift that mindset, take control, and start seeing the powerful, capable version of you that's been there all along. Many people say they want change, but they don't actually want to change. For those truly ready to change, you're already wired for it. You naturally find flaws in others. Now use that same energy to reflect on yourself. Be intentional and deliberate. How often do you criticize others compared to how often you hold yourself accountable? If something really drives you, go after it. But remember, wanting something means being willing to change to get it. If you were already the person capable of achieving it, you'd already have it. So to obtain something you don't have, you must evolve and grow. Clearly define your goals and be ready to go through whatever it takes to achieve them. Lack of clarity is often what holds people back. Once you figure out who you are and what makes you tick, you can channel that into success. Be brave enough to recognize when something isn't working and make necessary changes. Improvement comes from new information and growth. Conviction is key. Don't expect the results of someone deeply committed when you're only partially invested. People like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant didn't become great just because of their talent. They were driven by conviction. They worked hard every single day, whether they felt like it or not. Commitment is important, but conviction is what truly drives success. One technique that has been instrumental in transforming my self-image is the practice of self-compassion. It's the practice of treating myself with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, rather than judgment and criticism. By acknowledging my imperfections and weaknesses, I've been able to let go of those negative self-labels and to cultivate a more loving and accepting attitude towards myself. A powerful exercise that has helped me is to write down 3 positive affirmations about myself every day and to repeat them to myself with conviction and feeling. For example, I might say, I am capable and competent. I am worthy of love and respect. Or I am strong and resilient. By repeating these affirmations, I've been able to rewire my brain with positive thoughts and to shift my focus away from my weaknesses and towards my strengths. I want to share a powerful success story with you. One of my friends was struggling with a negative self-image, feeling like she wasn't good enough or talented enough. She was stuck in a dead-end job and she felt like she was wasting her potential. But she decided to take action, and she started practicing self-compassion and positive affirmations. She began to focus on her strengths rather than her weaknesses, and she started to pursue her passions with courage and confidence. Within a few months, she landed her dream job, and she's now living a life that truly reflects her values and desires. Remember, changing your self-image is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and practice, but the results are worth it. By cultivating a positive self-image, you'll unlock your full potential. You'll open yourself up to a world of possibilities and achieve massive success. If you're struggling with a negative self-image, I want to encourage you to take a closer look at your thoughts and beliefs. What are you telling yourself about yourself? Are you kind and compassionate, or are you critical and judgmental? Take a few minutes each day to practice self-compassion and to focus on your strengths and achievements. You are capable of change, and you are worthy of living a life that truly reflects your worth. To win, you must dominate, both in practice and in life. It starts with discipline, waking up early, putting in the work when others are still asleep, and pushing yourself beyond your limits. If something isn't working, adjust. Stay locked in, focused, and willing to push through even when things get tough. Success comes down to a clear vision, relentless determination, and self-assessment. You can't let yourself off the hook just because it's you. There are 2 versions of you, the winning you and the losing you. Always strive to be the winning version. This indeed is how to change the way you see yourself for massive success. Changing the way you see yourself isn't just a mental exercise. It's the key to unlocking a better future. Remember, you have the power to shape your self-image and take charge of your destiny. So as you move forward, ask yourself, how will you start viewing yourself differently today? Don't just dream of a better version of yourself, become it. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. See you in the next video.